Hi everyone, this is Sherr Bear and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make your own Tardis and Dalek soap. This is actually pretty easy than what it seems, but you'll need some materials to help you make it. And I will be showing you how to make that today. First thing that you'll need is a silicone mold of your choice. Now of course I said that this was a Tardis and Dalek soap tutorial. So I have a silicone mold with Tardis and Dalek. This is actually sold at Hot Topic, I believe, but I got it on eBay. And for this tutorial, you will need this silicone mold. Second thing that you'll need is a soap base. Soap bases come in a variety of choices. There's glycerin, which is a clear type. There's also white soap bases, which is goat's milk and shea butter. Then there's also olive oil base, and there's also some other ones, but we're not going to get into that. Today I'm going to be using a clear glycerin soap base, which looks like this. You can get it from any craft store or online. Next, you will need some rubbing alcohol. I have a spritz bottle right here with rubbing alcohol inside. I'm using the 70%. Then you're also going to need some colorants, and I have two with me today. I have a blue one and a yellow one. And then you're going to need some essential oils or fragrance oils. I decided to use essential oil today, and I'm going to be using this one, which is 100% pure essential oil. I got it from eBay. It's the vanilla kind. Then you're going to need a dough cutter. But for this, you're going to be cutting the soaps. So that's what it looks like. And then you're going to need a Pyrex cup, which is this right here. This is going to be used to melt your soap base. So if you don't have a Pyrex cup, you can use a glass jar. That works the same. Then you're going to need a stirring material, and I have a fork for that. You can use a spoon, fork, whatever you want. I have a fork. And this is actually optional, but I have a silicone mat to cut up my soap base so it doesn't get the table dirty, but you don't have to use this if you don't want to. It's just up to you. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so next, taking your clear glycerin soap, you're going to place it onto your silicone mat, and using the dough cutter, you're going to cut the soap into little cubes. Once you've done that, you are going to get these little things right here. You're going to place it into your Pyrex cup. Don't worry too much about how much you're putting in here, but if you want to make a certain amount, you're going to have to guesstimate how much you're going to melt and put into the silicone mold. I just kind of did a roundabout, and I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes in here, and what I did was I cut it into these cube pieces like this. Like I just followed the lines and cut it, but then I cut the cubes in half. So these are 7 half cube pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Pyrex cup and put it in the microwave for 20 seconds, heat it up, take it out. Once I take it out, I'm going to take my stirring rod, stir it, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be melted all the way. So what I'm going to do after I stir it, I put it back into the microwave and I heat it up for another 10 seconds. And I take it out, stir it again, and I'll do the 10-second interval of putting it in, taking it out, stirring, putting it in, taking it out, stirring, until it is melted completely in the Pyrex cup. But keep in mind, do not let the soap base boil. You don't want it to boil. You just want to make sure that it melts. So you have to keep a close eye on it. So I will be right back, and we're going to continue on with this tutorial. So after you've melted your soap base, you're going to take your soap colorant that you want to put and put a few drops into the Pyrex cup. Then taking your fragrance oil or your essential oil that you want to use, you put a little bit into, a few drops into your Pyrex cup as well. Once you're done adding your soap colorant and your essential oil or fragrance oil, you're going to take your rubbing alcohol spritzer and you're going to spray it into the Pyrex cup so you can get rid of all the bubbles. Okay. You're not going to get rid of all of it, but try and get out most. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your silicone mold and you're going to pour it into the silicone mold. After pouring it into the soap mold, you're going to take the rubbing alcohol one more time and you're going to spray it on top, like so. So next, what we're going to be doing after we get our Tardis soap ready, we're going to be making the Dalek portion. And pretty much you're going to use the same method that I just showed you, except in place of the blue colorant, soap colorant, you're going to be using the yellow one for the Dalek. And you're just going to do the same thing, heat it up, bada bing, bada boom, put it into the mold, and you're just going to let it sit as well, and from about like 20 minutes to an hour. Hi everyone, this is Sherr Bear, and I'm back inside actually because the sun went down and I was waiting for the soaps to harden before I show you guys the end result. And I have little Koji here with me. Koji is my little Yorkie, and he's a little curious dog, so he's sitting in my lap just hanging out. So right now I have the soaps right here. I had a little boo-boo because I poured a little bit of the soap outside of the silicone mold right here, but it's okay, don't worry about it if you mess up, because you can always fix it using like, you know, a little knife cutter or whatever to cut off the excess soap amounts. So now we're going to take the silicone mold and pop out the soap. So taking out right here, we're just gonna pop it out. Pop out the silicone mold. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam. Look at that. Nice little Tardis. Isn't it cute? So now you have a glycerin-based soap that's in the shape of a Tardis. Here's the Dalek one that I made, and it's in a yellow color. So notice how I have a little bit of this excess on the side. You could just take a little knife or whatever and just cut it off. Dalek, Dalek, Dalek. Look at that. Bam! So now you know how to make Dalek and Tardis soap using the melt and pour method. And those are the end products. Look at these. They're cute, aren't they? Ah. So that's how you make the Tardis and the Dalek glycerin soaps. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles! Bye!